Yo, what is going on? PartTimerZack here. In today's video, wait, hold on a minute. I'm getting a call here. Hello? Yes, this is him. This is PartTimerZack. Oh, this is Kuro Games. Oh, so you knew that my video was coming out for Fallen Stars, so you went ahead and released the trailer to give me a little bit more hype for my video. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wait, you want to put me on a billboard with my channel? For how much money? We can sort the details out later. I got to make this video real quick for the subscribers to the channel. All right, I'll talk to you soon. What the heck? So obviously I'm just joking. I had nothing to do with anything that they dropped today, but I just thought it was funny when I jumped on this morning and looked at Twitter that I seen that they actually announced a teaser trailer for the Fallen Stars event, and they talked about it coming out on September 9th. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if the actual event is going to be coming out on the 9th. I would assume so. The fact that they said find out the truth on September 9th, that it's not going to be like a teaser essentially to give us a date then. It's actually going to be coming out on September 9th, mainly because it kind of correlates when this one actually ends. So I really thought that they would have like a week break, but it looks like they really didn't decide to do that. They're just going to kind of push it out. So we did talk about a lot of the different things that you can see in the shop and stuff like that, but somebody was nice enough in the comment section of my last video. I'm going to try to say his name correctly because I did translate it on Google, so I apologize if it's not correct. Google does have a weird thing sometimes, but Black Swordsman here gave me a YouTube video that went over essentially what you can expect from the shop, how you're going to have a free way essentially of getting Watanabe, and the memory that's essentially going to be associated with the shop. So if you missed yesterday, we did do a video on him if you guys want to check that one out. Also make sure to check out the last video because we go a little bit more in depth on certain things. Now we haven't made anything about Ayla, which we will be doing kind of in the future, but the memory that I'm talking about is Basilone. So this is going to be the memory that is in the shop. As you can see, whenever you look at the kind of overlay that I'm showing you, you have a couple different slots that you can grab, and then you have a currency up on the left. So a lot of you guys see supply and you're probably thinking, wow, is this some sort of gacha? If you've never played JP or the CN side, this is going to be kind of a new thing for you guys. So it looks like it's actually going to be something that you can go on to, and you can actually do kind of a gacha element for Watanabe and some different rewards throughout the kind of gacha that they have there. As you can see up there, they actually have Watanabe. They have some construct tickets just for the regular gacha. They actually have some shards for memories and stuff like that, and they have some Basilone. So it's kind of cool that they gave you kind of another avenue essentially to get Watanabe, because I was kind of at the part where I heard a lot of people saying that that was the case. But of course, I never really seen it with my own eyes, so I just kind of wanted to, you know, take it as it was until I was able to get that information. So it's kind of cool to see that, hey, we are going to have a different way to get Watanabe. You're not going to have to use your BC. Now for Ayla, though, I have been looking. It doesn't look like Ayla is actually in that, so it's going to be kind of one of those things that you can kind of roll for if you want to. Honestly, in my opinion, Ayla is going to be one of those units that are going to be nice to have, but you can kind of get her essentially if you're looking for like an S-rank character. Maybe you end up pulling her. It'd be nice to have her, but not something that I would personally use BC on. Now, talking about some of the different things in the shop, obviously you can see that there's quite a kind of correlation essentially of the way that the shop is currently when you have boxes, you know, memory enhancers, weapon enhancers, level up, stuff like that. So it's kind of cool to see that, hey, we're actually going to get a very similar structure, and the currency it looks like they're using is like this little blood crystal essentially, and there's a couple different ways to get it. So when I was watching this video, it showed off that there was like a way to kind of grind this certain currency. As you can see right now in the shop, you actually get 2,500 pulls for 250 of this currency. Now I tried to translate it a little bit, but I couldn't understand exactly how to get this currency because they did show certain missions and seeing that it was kind of like a resource that you can get. So I'm guessing that this is going to be something that you can kind of grind for, obviously through the screenshots that I've seen, and you're able to get that supply currency BC and be able to get that currency to trade in the shop essentially, to go through here and see some of the different things that you have in there. It looks like memory enhancers, skill points, and some different things like that, cogs and whatnot. So it looks like there's actually going to be two different shops here, just going over the information, and then you're going to be able to grind through certain story missions to get different types of currency. So there is an actual another mission that they kind of showed us that gave us those blood crystals essentially for that first shop. So it's really interesting to kind of see everything that they're bringing to the table, obviously, and I'm going to be covering way more in depth when the actual event drops, talking about, you know, stages to grind and some different things like that, and giving you a little bit more of a prioritized thing. But I wanted to definitely kind of highlight it here. So thank you so much for the comment section of Black Sword giving me that information so I can share it here with you guys. And that is pretty much going to be it. I just thought it was really kind of cool to see that they dropped the teaser trailer, gave us a date essentially, and that we're going to have a lot more information moving forward. So anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your night. Peace.